Hey guys, welcome back to some CrossCode. So this is interesting. Some people told me about going back to the Seekers hub in each village, how you can actually see where there are more side quests that you missed, and it looks like I missed quite a few. So, this person's telling me fancy top hat, help with an irritating nuisance, at Trader's Den. Then we got somebody at the Bergen Monastery, another person at the Bergen Monastery, another person at the Omni Glider's base. So, actually, instead of running right to Apollo, we'll do some more side quests. I don't know where all of these buildings are, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah, so that might be one of them over there. I've never really learned what all the different symbols are. Okay. Yes, the monastery. These are the two different ones at the monastery. So let's start with you. Hi! Welcome back, Seeker. It is good to see you return to us. And I do feel a strong power within you, as if you have woven a connection to the ancients themselves. Sorry, 1 second, I have the volume up too high again. Okay, much better. Yes, with this power of heat, you should be ready for the next step towards ascension. Will you face your next trial? Get Monk Icy's attention at the Temple Mine entrance and talk to her. Okay. Oh, I can get a bunch of frozen tears from this. I didn't need to be farming frozen tears before. Yes, I thought as much. This fire inside you is burning to confront the frost that rules these mountains. Go to the entrance to the mine. There you will find Monk Icy, who will introduce you to the next trial. But know that her meditation on the ice tends to be very strong. You'll have to make yourself noticed. Bye. Alright. Really quick to do a extra sync test. Down, up, up, because I minimized the window again. Alright. Well, how about you while I'm here? Hi! Seeker, you may have proven your worth, but I feel that you still have room for refinement. Hi? Yes, you have beaten the first trial, but that does not mean that you have mastered it. For this very purpose, we have prepared some additional challenges in the Cave of Aspiration. Okay, solve the 2 additional challenges in the Cave of Aspiration. Sure. Woolly socks, that's new equipment, I'll take that. It's only worth 2 experience, but looks like some good armor. So, we got a time challenge and a no shield challenge, okay. Beat the Cave of Aspiration in under 2 minutes, and deactivate guarding at the terminal in the Cave of Aspiration. Excellent. I will reopen the passage for you. Okay. Return to me once you have solved the challenges. Bye. Alright, so I guess let's go for our time challenge first. Here. No, let's... Okay. I will deactivate guarding inside the cave. You cast away your shield, such bravery, so we'll go for the deactivated guarding first. Whoops. Well, not so great so far. Okay, so it kept my guarding deactivated. Yeah, the one part's going to be really hard without a shield, I think. Because doesn't it put me on, like, tiny platforms to do the one part? I love that it says patience while it's loading. I like when I'm on my PC to do that. Okay. Yeah, so let's just keep an eye on the bullets. There's... There's kind of enough room to, like, wiggle around on the platforms that I think maybe I'll be able to stay out of its way. Oh, right, I gotta shoot things. I forgot I would have to shoot things. Oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, okay, and there's a timer in the upper right, so we'll be able to tell if we've already gone over time when we try the time challenge. Okay, just gotta keep our eyes out for all the bullets since we can't shield. Oh. Yeah, because I was so close to that one, I didn't have enough time to really dodge it. Well, I definitely wouldn't be able to do a speed run without the shield, I don't think. Well, this is why I decided to do it in the non-speed run first, so that I could reacquaint myself with the challenge before I try to do it faster. That was just a bad jump. I don't have much to say about that. I just came over from playing Final Fantasy VII, actually. I've been jumping between a lot of different games that are all, like, pretty sizable RPGs. Yeah, the 4 games I'm playing right now are this, CrossCode, Final Fantasy VII, Bug Fables, and my other Let's Play. Oh, also counting Fire Emblem Sacred Stones on Oscar's channel. And on the Switch, I've been playing Triangle Strategy. So that's like 5 different RPG systems that I have in my head. Yeah, I'm not focusing well enough here. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, there is at least enough room on a single platform to kind of nudge to one side. Okay, patience. Alright, so this is the part that I'm, like, more worried about. I'm supposed to shoot something over there? No, the shooting icon was appearing over to the left, so I was, like, thrown off. But yeah, what I was just doing in Final Fantasy VII right now is I'm doing the famous, chocobo breeding side quest. I just got my black chocobo and my wonderful chocobo. I am completely doing it with a guide. I know it's, like, not something that you can figure out intuitively. Okay, look at this. I forgot how much room it actually gave you to stand here. Did it always? It didn't give me this much room last time. I think it's only doing this because I'm using the plus, because I'm using the no shield. Okay, new record, no shield. You beat the no shield challenge. Okay, so now for the time challenge. I do get kind of a very nerdy pleasure out of things like that require a guide and like require me to like print out a little table or something. So breeding the golden chocobo does have a sort of enjoyment for me. Or like mapping out all the different support options in Fire Emblem. Ugh. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, this might take us a few tries to be able to do it within 2 minutes. It's nice that, like, after each section, there's, like, a teleporter back if I want to abandon the challenge and start over. Yeah, I got a little greedy there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it on this run, guys. I don't know if I can do the rest of it in just 20 seconds, or sorry, 40 seconds, but I don't know if I can do the rest of it in just 40 seconds, especially because there's the period of patience you need to take. Okay, I think if I get this perfect on the first try, maybe I can do it. Yeah, even just waiting for the things to run out, I don't have enough time. Yeah, alright, good try. Well, I guess let's, like, practice this. Yeah, I don't get as much, I don't get as much platform to work with. It actually gives you more platform when you have your shield deactivated, which I guess is nice of it. Okay, so we need to shave off 27.5 seconds. We did get a new record, but we'll get it this time. A few less falls, maybe, like, better pathing here. I wouldn't say this was better pathing. Oh, wow, it actually was willing to restart the whole challenge there, though, for me. Okay, again, that's mighty polite of it. Oh, that was lucky. Alright, I'm going up first. Okay. Okay, I dare say I'm doing pretty well so far here. Shoot that one, and then I wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my shield up here. Whoop, that was close. Okay, final stretch. I'm just over 1 minute. Yeah, there's not a lot of wiggle room on this time limit, but now I just need to hold my shield. Remember when I did this without using the dedicated shield button when I was, like... when I was using the same button that you use to dodge? Alright. Minute 34. Cool. Finish the time challenge. Let's go back. What do you think of me now? I see you were successful once again. You have now solved every one of my trials. Impressive. There is nothing left for me. There is nothing left for me that could challenge you, though the cave will stay open for you to perfect yourself. Bye. All right, so I get some woolly socks out of that. Let's compare that to my other equipment here. Oh, I have ancient sandals. That's gonna be better. Oh man, and considering that I got, like, no experience points from that, but, like, I did it. I did a quest. Okay. Not every quest is gonna be a winner. That's fine. Let's head up. This isn't even the direction I meant to go, but let me look over here, see if I'm missing anything nice. Not really. There's a lot of treasure chests around here that I haven't opened yet, though. I am aware of those. So somewhere up here, yeah, I think we're supposed to get your attention. Hi! I see. More like I don't see. Seeker, what makes you disturb my meditation? Hi. A test from our leader? Then you must already be familiar with the cold. Very well. With that heated passion of yours, you might be up for the trial of progression. I like Lee's ooh face. I will prepare an entrance. Okay. This teleporter will let you slip into the cave of your trial. Brave the cold wrath of the mountain and return with the sacred artifact from the end of the path. Okay. This quest also uses instances? Well, see you on the other side, Lee. Yeah, I'm not getting much use out of my Gang. This is a trial of fortitude and dexterity. To pass, you must reach the end of the icy path without falling into the darkness. Beware the slippery ground, for the track itself will test you with the element of this mountain, the cold. Along the way, you will be attacked by invincible guardians. Their shots will knock you away, but your shield can defend against them. There will be a checkpoint after each of the challenges. Leaving the cave will deactivate them again, though. Okay, so... Okay, it's just like another one of these. Alright. So am I also going to have, like, a timed challenge for this and a no-shield challenge for this? Probably. And patience. Oh, even with the shield, if I'm on ice, I get pushed back. Let's try to remember that. Oh. Alright. Oh, these are timed platforms. Okay. Yeah, and I don't have to shoot all of them. My melee attack can also melt them. I only have to shoot them if I can't reach them with a melee attack. Alright. So I am having patience. I am so incredibly patient. Oh! Ice physics. Okay. Try it again. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna make me do this again. Can't decide yet if I like this one more or less than the last one. I'm having an easier time with it, but I think that's because I've, like, warmed up, pardon the pun. Alright. And up. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I'd probably be okay just shielding them and counting on the bullets to, like, keep me in the center of the map, but... Actually, no, I don't know if that would work. I think I'm better off walking around them here, given the amount of space I have to work with. Oh, you get a little faster. Oh, you get a lot faster. Okay, then. You moved me back really far. That was unkind. Okay, we'll try it your way. Okay, so they do fire in such a pattern that... No, because then they start going in a circle, so I'm probably not better off shielding. I'm probably better off continuing to dodge like I was doing before. And this way... I was about to say you're fine as long as you don't get caught mid-jump with a bullet, but that's not true either. I was trying to see if I could, like, perfect block it. I'm kind of doing more, like, information gathering now for when the challenge gets harder. Because I assume it will. I'm assuming after this it's going to unlock a second quest from Monk Aishi that's do this under a time limit and do this without a shield. So I just need to figure out what the best way is to do this first. Yeah, this isn't very easy to circle strafe. Ah, boy. I think there are items that lessen ice physics. So if I'm really hating this quest, I can always come back later when I have some of those, like, consumable items. Shielding definitely lessens the knockback. See, now I'm just, like, getting frustrated, and that's making me less careful. I'm trying to hurry because I'm tired of doing it. Okay, gotta get my mind off my frustration here. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII, I'm really enjoying myself with it. This is the original Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to probably play Final Fantasy VII Remake after this. Looking forward to... They announced the next part of the remake already, didn't they? It has a name, not Intergrade. Intergrade is the kind of like mid-release DLC kind of quest about Yuffie. Alright. So I can just circle straight fit. Progression proof. Then I need to wake her up again. You're back, and you still haven't lost your fire. Very promising. Hi! Yes, this is the artifact you were supposed to retrieve. You see, it symbolizes the omnipresence of winter that looms over both nature and all human condition. But it also reminds us that life and determination can always persevere against the ice, just like you did. Now, go back to our leader and leave me to meditate on the ice. Bye! Alright. Back to Wise Nima, which is on the ridge over here. Oh. Sorry, I run into dead ends. Yeah, I'm not personally a big fan of the materia system. It's definitely not bad, but I prefer my characters feel like individual characters mechanically, whereas the materia system kind of makes it more about, like, what materia is equipped to them than any of their, like, specific traits. Hi! Welcome back. I already knew you were returning, Seeker. Indeed, your soul's heat could already be felt as you approached our gates. With this, you have reached another step towards true harmony with the track. Return to us as your connection to the elements expands, and we will help you reach enlightenment. Bye. Okay, so are there other quests located here when I get more elements? Somebody also reminded me there's like a guy who promised to trade me once I gained any of the elements. So I could go back and check him out at some point. He was back at Rookie Harbor. Yeah, so you're gonna make me do it again. I might as well do it now while it's still fresh in my mind. Hi! I was adjusting my chair, sorry. Ah, it is you again. You still feel a lot of respect for the ice, yes? Indeed you should. Beating the trial does not mean you are already a master of cold. But there are additional challenges for you that will give you even more insight into the nature of frost. Okay, and we'll get weird skates. Is that something that lessens ice physics? Okay, beat the Cave of Progression in under 2 minutes, yeah, and activate Extra Frosty at the terminal in the Cave of Progression. Good, the passage will open again. Okay, well, since it's fresh in my mind, I'm gonna try the speed run first. Return here once you have solved those icy challenges. Bye. Okay. Yeah, I can activate Extra Frosty there. Don't know what that's gonna do exactly, but I'm not looking forward to it. Alright. And have patience while that loads. And to the platform, to the platform, to the window, to the wall. I I don't like that song, but my friend Dylan really likes that song and sings it or just, like, yells parts of it occasionally. Yeah, we're having patience. I am so patient. Okay, I'd say we're doing pretty darn well so far. Not to jinx myself or anything. Alright, so now we just need to dodge stuff. Oh, sorry, I forgot how that... There's a reason why my brain miscalculated there. Not worth explaining, I don't want to make excuses, but oh man, I think I just cost myself this run. Oh, no! Okay, this is not happening. Let me give it another try. So of course it's going to give me the skates after they would be most useful. Oh wow, that actually like ricocheted back to hit what I needed it to. I did jinx it because I said it was going so well. So this time I will say it is not going particularly well or particularly poorly. It is just going. It is what it is. I am one with the universe, one with the frost. I am neither a slave to the winter nor its master. I am just walking beside it. I am its humble guide. I always liked in things like, especially Last Airbender was always really cool about this, was things that like in using any kind of energy power or just martial arts, to like not trying to dominate a force, but just guide it, be with it, the kind of, like, gentleness. A really great example... Nope. No, let's try this again. A really great example is that episode of Last Airbender where, Iroh is teaching Zuko how to redirect lightning. First he tries to teach Zuko to shoot lightning, but Zuko can't do it because he's just, like, spiritually speaking, he's so full of inner turmoil. But then he teaches him to redirect the lightning, and at first it's, you know... I think he even says this when Zuko's just trying to fire it, but it keeps just, like, blowing up in Zuko's face, and Iroh's like... Remember, you're not trying to command the lightning around, you're just guiding the energy through you, but you're not its master. And that's where, that's like a really great world-building episode of just kind of explaining the magic system, as you will. I know it's not magic, it's bending, but just like how it works and how like lightning, the redirecting of lightning technique is something that Iroh came up with himself after studying waterbenders. Here we go. Because even though, yeah, they even talk about how for most people, for most avatars, I'll say, learning the element that's, like, opposite to theirs is the hardest. Like, Aang has the hardest trouble learning earthbending because it's so direct and stand your ground, whereas Aang... Nope. No, but I think I am doing better not focusing directly on it, and it's better conversation too, so I will keep with this talk. Yeah, Aang's really bad at earthbending at first. He has kind of a mental block against it. He also has a mental block over firebending, but if you remember, the episode where he first firebends is the one where he's training with Zhang before he had mastered water or earthbending. And Aang actually was picking up firebending really fast, the same way he was picking up waterbending really fast. I mean, you're only able to bend other elements because you're the Avatar. Most people couldn't do that. Oh, I don't know what to call that. I just mixed. I missed, but I don't like that I died there. But yeah, Aang is a master airbender at the beginning of the series, and, like, whenever he tries a new element, both, like, when Katara starts showing him some waterbending, Aang picks it up right away, because it's kind of like going from one system to another is pretty easy. And then when Zhang shows him fire, I mean, Zhang basically is trying to teach Aang to go less slowly and be more respectful of its power. And is purposefully not showing Aang anything, but, like, Aang gets the fire to work on the leaf and then is, like, flinging it all around. He's, like, too good at it, and that's why he accidentally bangs... oh my gosh, I said accidentally bangs Katara. That's not right. He accidentally burns Katara's face. And then after that point, he has kind of a mental block against fire bending because he's so worried he's going to hurt somebody again, until Zuko starts helping him out. Last Airbender is such a good show, guys. And then Earth is the hardest one for him because just kind of philosophically it's the opposite of Aang's personality. To be able to just, like, stand your ground and be assertive and, like, be an unstoppable force rather than redirecting something with air. I'm trying, guys. I really am. So it's interesting then when, like... I guess you can't expect that to be true 100% of the time, but it's weird in, like, Legend of Korra, some things that don't necessarily retcon how all the systems work in that universe, but certainly present new examples of it that to some might seem to go against how you thought it worked. So, like, for example, Korra is like an absolute prodigy. She's like 5 years old, not even 5 years old, but she is like a toddler when she starts not just waterbending, but earth and firebending. So she still kind of learns the elements in the same order that all past avatars have in the avatar cycle, starting with their native element and then going around in the pattern of water, earth, fire, air. But she learns air last, whereas the other three she, like, has a knack for immediately. It's still, like, she still spends, like, 12 years of her life training in the other elements from masters around the world, so it's not like she was a master at toddler age, but, like, we see her flinging around rocks and stuff, and shooting fires and little spouts of water. Okay, if I can get this perfect the first time, maybe I can do it. I think I'm gonna have just not quite enough time, yeah. I wasn't gonna make it anyway, I was looking at the clock instead of the bullet. So it's a little weird that, like, fire bending comes naturally to Korra, because that's, like, in every other case, the avatars were said to have the most trouble with their opposite element. But it's not like that has to be a 100% time rule. We just know that Aang had the most trouble with Earth because he started with air, and Roku mentions having the most trouble with water because he started with fire. Whereas you'd think Korra would have the most trouble with fire because she started with water, but just kind of... And I guess that's like a big difference is in firebending, they teach you to be like really in control of the fire so that you don't lose control of it. Fire is like... Because fire is very emotional, and the way firebending is done in the Fire Nation during the show, everybody's mostly just using it for anger. Or, yeah, mostly just fueling it with anger. Which is kind of why Zuko's like so impressed when he sees dragon fire being in like all different colors, because dragons know many forms of firebending that people don't use anymore. But whereas water bending is very like go with the flow, and much more of that like just guide the water and that very like Tai Chi kind of style of like shifting your balance and your energy. I double guessed myself and I doubled back. Thing about ice physics, if you double guess yourself, you're gonna be stuck in place. Did you see that speedrun strat there? Oh, I totally let myself get shot there so that I would get bounced back to the platform faster. Nah. So then the other thing, definitely in Legend of Korra, when we learn about the first Avatar, we learn about Avatar Wong. Some of the... I wouldn't say it outright... Man... No, unless I do the first parts perfectly, I'm not gonna have enough time on the last part. The window's too short. Yeah, the story of Avatar 1 doesn't outright contradict anything we had learned about the system, but it interacts with previous continuity in some dubious ways. The whole point was, like, the Dragon Turtle tells Aang when he, like, gives him the power to energy bend, he's like, before people bent the elements, they bent the energies within themselves, and that's what Aang does in the last episode of Last Airbender to take away Fire Lord Ozai's firebending. He energy bends. He just kind of takes the ability of fire out of him. And I guess that's technically just like what lion turtles do, because in Avatar Wong's story... Not Wong, Wan. In Avatar Wan's story... because his name is like the number 1. It's kind of more that, like, yeah, the lion turtles will lend people different elements. But it's not like people were energy bending. Oh my gosh! That was literally the last bullet. That was the last one. Yeah, so it's more that, like, elemental bending, fire bending, water bending all came from energy bending, but mankind wasn't doing it. A bunch of lion turtles were. This is frustrating. Even geeking out over Last Airbender lore isn't helping. They are supposed to be working on a new animated series that follows up with the next Avatar. I remember at one point the showrunners saying that if they did the next Avatar, who would supposedly be born in the Earth Kingdom, it would actually be a set of twins that were the Avatar, and I'm What? Yeah. I'm sorry for this episode, guys. I'm sorry about it. I haven't even gone to this, extra frosty McFlurry challenge that they're mentioning. So in the comments, all my, Last Airbender Legend of Korra fans, tell me, which element you would most like to be a bender of, and tell me who's your favorite, example practitioner of that style. I'd say I definitely resonate the most with earthbending out of all of them. I don't know if I'd be any kind of, like, super special, like a metal bender or a lava bender or any of that stuff that they introduced later on. I think I'd just be happy with move big rocks. Favorite earthbender, I mean, Toph's the best earthbender in the series, everybody knows this, but I think probably my favorite earthbender to watch would either be King Boomy, or maybe, if we're, like, including metal bending stuff, Suyin Beifong is really fun in her fight scenes. Favorite firebender would, of course, be Iroh. Okay. Thank you. Measly 60 experience points. Alright, let's try this Super Frosty challenge, and we'll call it there. Let's, like, even see what it is. Activate Extra Frosty Challenge. You feel a freezing chill. The density of ice has increased. Oh, okay, now there's more ice all about the place. Okay, but I'm not timed. So that's nice. Huh, that was kind of close. But yeah, now that I'm not timed, I can kind of be more relaxed. I think the time was always going to be the hard part of that. Yeah, when they said the density of ice, I didn't think they meant there'd just be more of it, but it's true that, like, the blocking icebergs are closer together. In that sense, there is a higher density of them. Kind of like a population density. Alright. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that one until I need to jump. Okay. Whoop, okay. Little tricky. Oh, you don't want to put some more, like, little icebergs here? It could block the bullets for me. That would really help. No, we can't make things too convenient for me, can we? Oh, okay, I second-guessed myself a little bit, but I re-corrected. Look at how much better I am at that part now. Alright, let's get these weird skates. Once again, your passion has broken the ice. Impressive. With that, you have mastered even the most slippery of paths. I will now continue to connect with the ice. The path will remain open for you to do the same if you wish. Alright, beating the additional challenges. Got some weird skates. Let's look at them. I already have Iron Mail equipped. What was it I was trying to buy before? Okay, so yeah, the weird skates also are not as good. As my sandals, but Brawler Bouncer Momentum increases damage dealt immediately after dashes. Extra dash balance. Okay. I just assumed it would like lessen the skid from ice physics, but I guess not. Shows what I know. Okay, so that's gonna be it for me today. Not my favorite side quests that I've done in this so far. But I think there should be other side quests still sitting around here. That's what they told me. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm the Comic Foil. Thank you for watching, and yeah, should I do those other side quests next time, or should I just kind of get on with my life? Get on, fight Apollo. I don't know. We'll decide. I usually decide these things in the moment.